Good afternoon, everyone. This is the market update for Thursday, December 4th. A lot of chop today on the large caps, but that is not unexpected given the time of the year. And actually, over the next month or so, we'd actually like to see the large caps pause or slightly pull back or just trade flat. And that is typical this time of the year as the attention moves down to the small caps. And we've actually seen some very, very nice action in small and microcap land over the last couple of days, which is a great sign. As for the Dow chart, continues to be overbought, but as you know, just like oversold conditions, overbought conditions can continue indefinitely till they decide to pull the rug. 15-minute chart, the only reason I'm pulling this up here is because it really is not helping us much and has not helped us much over the last month. But we do have an uptrend line around 17,800. Dow Transports is stuck in a new sideways rectangle setup. Breakout the all-time high we saw a few days ago at 93.10. Support at let's say 8,900. And you'll note when we talked a few days ago about that inverted hammer we saw on the Dow, the next day it was down solidly. So, you know, that's a trend that has continued now. I believe this is the 7th time we've seen that happen. So just something to keep an eye on if you do trade options on the Dow Transports. Russell continues to meander here, but you know, most of the action this time of the year is in the small caps, the micro caps, and that is usually what we're focused on. We actually jumped into those. We had our first January popper play, and it ended up being a 50% mover for us in one day. GENE. Just like I said, this is a stock that's averaged a 37% gain into the month of January, and it ended up popping off a 50% gain in a day. Little bit of a continuation move today, but the chaser traders, the Twitterati, got into this one late yesterday, and as you can see, the result is it went splat today. They were also posting on Blinn, which I think had fantastic news today. A lot of speculation can be made with that press release today. But, you know, they started posting it at 75 cents, so you know the rest of the story. Went all the way back down to 65. But that news makes this a really nice play for January. Just needs to cook a little bit more longer, shake out the rest of those traders. And yet again, it's that 80 cent, 81 cent resistance level that came into play. Couple of new trading or January popper plays, BSDM. Get used to this chart pattern. This is a chart pattern you're going to see me talking about a lot over the next month. Just stair step, walk down over the last couple of months. Higher lows over the last couple of weeks. Nice volume action on this one today. I was trying to break that 45 cent area, but it ended up widening out. Volume dried up after that initial surge, and then we had, you know, 200, 300 share trades hitting on a 2-cent spread to try and drop it down and shake out volume before it ended up closing, I believe, slightly up on the day. You can see it got through that downtrend resistance line. Right now it's at about 44 cents. 44 to 47 cents where the 50-day moving average is the blast zone here for a potential move to 60 cents. And then if these stocks acted like they did last January, the next logical chart target would be the 200-day moving average at 85 cents. Support, 37 cents. ACST. Now this is a strange stock. See this action here? Looking at this chart, you would think it was either bad FDA news, bad earnings, etc., etc. This is the kind of crap you would see this time of the year on a stock getting walked down and then tax loss selling happening. This actually happened on good trial data. They posted good results, but it came in that period of the market back in late September where everything just sucked, especially biotech stocks. And this stock got taken to the woodshed. Down, down, down it came. Now, like I said in the email alert, they're expected to post an update on that good trial data that they reported then by the end of this month. Holiday month, so there's not a whole lot of trading days left for them to pump out that news. Breakout, 47 cents. 55 is the 50-day moving average to 65.70 cents would be a logical first target. That is also, this little thing I threw on the chart here is called Fibonacci retracement. It's the Italian mathematician. I used to actually have to calculate this stuff when I first got into trading, just to tell you how hard it was back then. Now you got the charting programs that do it for you, but essentially a bounce point off a sell-off is 38% of what the amount it dropped, and that is the 63-cent level. Deeply oversold. We've got a nice stochastic setup here, so that 47-cent area is probably where you're going to see the volume come in for a push into the 50s. CBLI, another little cancer bio. Nice follow through yesterday. A little bit of a gap today. It was actually over 40 cents in after hours yesterday. The chasers will probably come in here at 43 cents. 53 cents is the 200-day moving average. We also saw a positive MACD cross today. We've got stochastics coming out of the basement. So this is a very nice January popper setup as well. Giga. Now, check this chart out on Giga. This is a extremely nice triangle formation that we got a breakout today through the 200-day moving average at 179. The 50-day has been acting as very strong support over the last few days. Pure Rada jumped big today on the award of a radar contract. Now, GIGA is also in that same business. They're also based in Israel, and they also have trial demonstrations of their radar technology ongoing. The fact that RADA pumped out that press release, perhaps contracts are starting to flow now to these companies. There's been a lot of chatter about Israel increasing their spending on radar interception, etc., the Iron Dome that they have over there with all this crap that's happened during the summer. Nice chart setup, low float, and profitable. This one actually makes money, unlike RADA, lower float than RADA. Very nice chart setup. 191 on volume could bring the chasers in, but a bust through 2 will really bring them in, and this could make a pretty fast move to that 225 plus area if the volume comes in. You've got RSI breaking up through 50, strong ADX. I mean, ADX, the green line is above the red line. We've got a trend moving up. Anything over 20 is a strong uptrend, and we've got stochastics breaking up through 50, so a nice chart setup on this one. Keep an eye on your inboxes, guy. It's time to start throwing some stuff against the wall. There are so many January popper candidates that it's going to be a busy few weeks here. Now, not every one of them is going to move instantly. Some of them may move instantly like Gene did. Some of them may dip before they run. Some may take 3 weeks before they run. It's all a crapshoot on when they run, but this is the strongest time of the year for these kinds of stocks. So these first few, maybe go in a half position, go in with your comfort level. Definitely, like I said in the chat room and like I've said in the other videos, you must pay attention to stops this time of the year. These tax loss selling plays, January popper plays, they look like they've turned, but you could still get a secondary wave of tax loss selling that comes in. So if stops trigger, doesn't mean the play's done. It means we just step aside and look to play it again. So just wanted to throw that out there. But we've got so many candidates for this January popper season that it should be very, very nice. Have a great night. See you all in the chat room tomorrow. Bye.